Okay, thank you very much for sharing your favorite characters in the movie. It's obvious that you idolize these characters in your favorite movies. Today, what we will do is we will read a short story, and you will get to know two characters in the story, mainly the father and the son Jackson. Okay, so what I'd like you to do is to uh, have a foretaste of what the story is about by reading a particular part in the story. Okay, so how about that you read this part of the story just quickly? Okay, okay. So why don't you face your sitmate now and share with her or with him your understanding of this very brief portion of the story. Okay, take about 1 minute to do that. Okay, so I guess you're excited to read the rest of the story already. So I'm going to give you time to read it silently. I'm going to give you each a copy of the story, and then please read silently for the first time, and then I'm going to give you another time to read it again. And after that second reading, then we will discuss the short story. Okay? Okay, now that you have read the short story twice, I'd like us to take some time to try to understand the story by discussing some elements of it. So first, I'd like to um, ask you certain questions to be able to determine whether you have understood the text that you have read. So first, um, what did the son do to pass the time while waiting for the car to be serviced? Where did he go? Yes, yes, that's right. He went to see a movie. He is. It's said in the story he watched a couple of movies. In fact, to be able to pass the time. Right. Very good. Um, and what Okay, so what happened was he forgot the time, and when he noticed the time, it was already very late. So what did the son tell his father as to why he was late? Any answer? Okay. Yes, he told his father that there was some problem with the car, that they had difficulty fixing the car, right? Okay, that's right. Um, Now, the father felt very bad about him telling a lie, right? So he told his son that he felt very sad, in fact, that he had to tell a lie to his own father. So after which, he said something about failing as a father. Why do you think the father said he had failed as a father? Okay, that is right. Because the father felt that he 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 did not succeed in helping his son understand that he can tell him um, anything, that he does not have to lie, uh, that he has to be very truthful with him. Um, so in seeing how his son lying to be able to cover up his mistake. The father felt very bad about that. He felt that he failed as a father by not training his son well enough. Okay. Now, after which, what happened after this? So the father decided to yes, exactly. He decided he would just walk the next 18 miles. That's a long way, but he decided that he will think where he failed, what went wrong in his training with his son, and so he decided to walk all the way home. And the son, of course, felt very bad about seeing his father walking all this distance, right? So, what does the story tell about his exact feeling? How did the son feel when his father walked all the way home, this 18 miles? Hmm. Yes, exactly. He felt very bad. He felt that it was the most. It said in the story that it was the most distressing and most painful experience that he ever faced. Right? Okay. So did you like the story? You did? Yeah, I also like it. There is a very good moral or lesson that we can learn from this story, right? Okay. So how about us understanding more the meaning of some of the um, a little bit difficult words that are found in the story? Okay. I have listed 10 of them. Okay, first is the word immersed. If you look at your copy, you would notice there that these words on the screen are in bold letters in your own copy. Okay, so why don't you go to that part of the story where you see these words and tell me what do you think the meaning of these words? Okay, first the meaning of the word immersed. Yes, what do you think it means? Okay, yes. From the context of the sentence, we can see the meaning of the word immersed as being fully consumed or fully focused on what was happening in the movie that he forgot the time. Yes. Okay. How about the word utterances? Can you locate that in your own copy? What do you think it means? Yes, you're correct. It means words that are said by the son to his father in trying to protest the decision to walk all the way home, right? So utterances means the things that we say. Correct. Yes. And the next word is painfully. It is coupled with another word there, thoughtfully. So what do you think these words mean? So thoughtfully from the key root word thought. Okay, so meaning he was in the process of thinking it over, correct? And painfully from the root word pain, that means he was feeling very sad and there is a very bad feeling in his heart. Okay, how about the word tardiness from the root word tardy? Yes, that means being late, very late. Okay, in fact, and to an appointment or to anything that you promised you would do. Correct. How about the word relent? Okay, please find that in your text. So to relent means to from that text. It means to to um, to to go ahead to agree to give way. Okay, very good. And how about the word intently from the root word intent? Okay, that means that he was really listening very carefully to what is being said. Very good. How about the word disappointed? Disappointed. Okay, yeah. from the sentence we can see it means that he felt very very bad. He felt that he 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 was not satisfied with what happened. Okay, how about the next word, contemplate? Okay, from your copy of the story, it says there, I'm going to walk home now and contemplate where I have gone wrong all these years. To contemplate means to really think deeply, to 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 think it over. Okay? And the last word is distressing. The most distressing and painful experience that I ever had faced. So from the root word distress, that means he felt very very much affected by what happened, that he felt very bad about it. Okay, so that's understanding the language of the story. Now okay, now let's do the next step, which is doing a character analysis. In the previous short stories that we have read, we've never gone up to this part. We've tried to understand the text and we've tried to test our comprehension, but we have never done a character analysis before. So when we do a character analysis, what happens is we try to identify traits that characters of the story possess or possesses. So to be able to help us in this part of our study of the short story, I have prepared some questions to guide us. For example, what type of a person is Jackson based from the story? Yes, yes. He was very earnest in in trying to help his father. So he went ahead and drove him to where he was going. That's right. Very good. Anything else? Yes, he was also very forgetful. He was very much focused on the story that he was watching, the movie he was watching, that he forgot the time. So he was very forgetful. Correct. Anything else? Yeah, he wanted to cover up something that he did wrong. So that's another character trait we see from Jackson, right? He did not want to incur the anger from his father, so he made up an alibi or a reason for not being on time. Okay. Um, any other thing that you have noticed about the character of Jackson? Mm-hmm. Yes, we noticed that when he finally understood that he made something wrong by telling his father a lie, and that the father started to walk towards home, that he felt very bad. He he learned his lesson well, right? Mm-hmm. That's right. How about the father? What type of a person is the father? Mm-hmm. Yes, that is correct. Um, the father wanted to help his son learn his responsibility. That's why he was giving him the responsibility to drive him to a place where he was going. That's right. Anything else? Hmm. Yes, the father was trying to teach his son uh, uh, the true character, right? By telling the truth. Okay, he wanted that his son would always tell the truth. Very good. Anything else? Yeah. He must be a very serious person, particularly in his role as a father, right? He to be able to think things over, to